What's up YouTube, and welcome to a new iteration of Go Hard, this time with a Catalogue of Regrets and Senna Splash, making the deck a bit more control oriented. Now, some of you might remember back when the deck was first built, it was completely broken because Pack Your Bag still only cost 1 mana, and people were playing this as a full-on tempo deck. So playing a bunch of Jagged Butchers, Pool Sharks, Doombeasts for some additional burn and pressure, and just running people over completely, while also just casually wiping their board and having great anti-aggro because of playing cheap units and drain effects, right? The deck is of course much less broken now that Pack Your Bags cost 5 mana, but the deck has also shifted more and more towards a more value-oriented and more control-ish playstyle. And that's where the inclusion of a bunch of these effective removal cards comes in. So Withering Wail for healing, but also great AoE board wipes because we also have access to some kegs, some powder kegs from deckhand. Some Vengeances, Ruinations, Piercing Darkness for hard removal, as well as Box for flexible removal. And of course we have Go Hards and Pack Your Bags for some consistent interaction and counterplay. Now, another great addition over the course of the last couple of patches were the Sentinels. Burgeoning Sentinels whereas Burr Sentinel, we play a lot of slay spells. Keep in mind that glimpsing our own units also counts towards slaying. And Senna also benefits quite a bit from this. Like, in this version of the deck, I'm even considering playing her as a 2-off or 3-off. It just depends on how much you want to go on the control side of things versus how much you want to still play for tempo with all of these early fearsome units. And yeah, just if you're new to this concept, the core idea of this deck is to play Go Hard and get to Pack Your Bags as fast as possible. And that's why we play a lot of card draw. So of course Fortune Croaker, Glimpse Beyond, Catalogue of Regrets will often double our Go Hards. We play Salvages, you could run more copies of it. Twisted Fate will often be used for the blue card. We also can use the pick a card to get through the deck quicker. And Zap Sprayfin is absolutely amazing in this deck. Will sometimes even be a keep in the mulligan. Zap will always pull either Go Hard or Glimpse Beyond. That also means we can unfortunately not include cards like Vile Feast or Make It Rain, but it is very much worth it to ensure that we always draw one of our high value cards here. So while this is gonna be the key game plan against a lot of aggro decks as well as mid-range decks that build a big board, we sometimes also just have to keep up in tempo on the board, and that's why we play a lot of cheap units and well-statted units as well. So I already mentioned the Sentinel package, fearsome keyword as well as good fearsome blockers. Same goes for Elise, at least the fearsome keyword, and also swarming the board, of course. I already mentioned Deckhand and Croaker, just good units while also providing utility for the deck. Twisted Fate can realistically level quite a bit in this deck. Just be aware of whether or not your opponent can deal with Twisted Fate or not. If they have 0 Twisted Fate removal, it can sometimes be very good to get really greedy and go for that level up. Of course, Zap can also chip in some nice elusive damage, so we have consistent early game, mid game board pressure here, especially if we build up a wide board, then play Pack Your Bags to remove all of the blockers and then go for a big hit. That can really finish the game quite easily. And we play 1 copy of Ledros as a top end finisher. Could even run 2 copies, especially if you happen to run into a couple of aloof travelers, but usually 1 off is enough. In some matchups he will be too clunky, but it is really nice to have a card that makes your deck basically never run out of steam. It also just represents another win condition, especially in slow matchup when facing control decks. So this list really can be built in a lot of different ways, and it can play at any speed. So just be aware of the matchup and which role you'll take in, if you need to outrace your opponent or just outcontrol, or if you need to set up some specific combo like Twisted Fate level up or like a big Pack Your Bags. And just to show you how the list could also be built, I got the original inspiration from Kever, who brought this deck to the recent fight night. That's the exact list that he played. So a bit less of the early game package and a bit more of the top end removal, while also including Dreadway for the Dreadway Ledros OTK one-shot combo as an additional win condition. Gangplank instead of Senna, so also a more offensive win condition instead of an additional good removal tool, and a bit more draw at the cost of some early game units. But on the other hand, you could also just cut all of the removal and play an old school type of tempo Go Hard list with Doombeast and with more 1 and 2 drops. Feel free to tweak this list to your liking, maybe try different things out. But I had a lot of fun playing this list for sure. It also happens to have very good matchups into aggro and also many of the Victor Riven type of OTK decks that are running around. So the decks that try to counter Mono Shurima by outracing it. As long as you play enough cards like Vengeances and Withering Wails, you'll have pretty darn good matchups into those. And I had a lot of fun gameplay from my Twitch stream, both wins and losses. Yeah, and enjoy.
Is it the mustache? Who knows?
Jayce SI. Okay. So again, Vengeance is probably a keep. Don't want to put this to 1 HP here because of Vial Feasts and the likes. Pepsi Cola, thank you for the raid. Much appreciated. Unfortunately, my internet started to struggle. I'm not sure if it'll stabilize or not. Ah, no go hard sucks. I guess we trade. That sucks. Dancing partner. I like taking away their opportunity to play a 6-cost spell there. Whether it's Vengeance or Thermal Beam or whatever. If we just go... Like, if we can set up double Catalogue, we should always win the value game, right? Jayce with Bandle City is busted ATM. It's on my to playlist. I'm not sure if it's probably not busted though, it's just like an okay meta pick. End round into Buru looks kinda good. I think I want to keep 6 mana open. Well, for now we can open pass, right? Because our opponent would overdraw. Expecting something like a beam. If you attack it against the current meta decks, it practically doesn't have bad matchups. Feel free to send me a list. I wanna take a look. Okay, no more Vial Feast. We can play Drackhand. Drackhand. We can play Deckhand. We can Glimpse the Keg. And play Go Hard so it gets copied. Don't think we're even chump blocking, are we?
To lob or not to lob? That's not a question I am asking myself.
It's always to lob. No brainer. Thanks for the prime, Smork. Appreciate it. Keg, red card, go hard. Zap. The full swing first. Double handler opening is rough though. What? Heavy sus. Could Vengeance to copy the Vengeance, it doesn't really make sense though. I think it's just red card into Go Hard. Then again, it is a bit of a waste of the TF here, isn't it? Yeah, debatable. Thing is, if Zap pulls another Go Hard, we will have Pack Your Bags next turn. It's probably worth it to risk it. But then we should play this Go Hard first. Never frickin' lucky. Glimpse Zap. That's fine. We don't need to copy a spell right now. With the Catalogue on board, I think we always will outvalue our opponents. Don't need to get too greedy. Doesn't know you don't have it. Well, I always would have played Go Hard there. So they kind of do know we don't have it. It's probably a Runation. Doesn't have to be. That's some garbage pulls. So one line is Ruination, Jagged Butcher. The other line is red card. Couple of blocks, probably GP. Full swing open attack. That looks better.
Never lost a fair game or played one. I'm a people person. Think your fear.
Just run while you can.
I think we can block. Maybe even with TF.
You're bluffing.
Kind of like glimpsing here. Oh man, where are those Go Hards hiding? Second Catalogue is kind of funny. We'll get 2 glimpses. Just don't have enough tokens to sacrifice right now. But I mean, we are playing for Pack Your Bags right now, so sure.
He started without me.
Okay, this is guaranteed to draw 1, right? But then we don't have mana to play Pack.
Gotta go with the flow. Order, entropy, a never-ending cycle. Let's do this.
I'm wondering, do the catalogs always copy the same card? Or can they copy different spells? Let's see. I feel like it should be random. Yeah, okay, that answers the question. For science.
What's that you got there?
And we just need to hope we don't get burnt. Got Vengeance. It's like Jayce Shock Blast kind of stuff is scary. Like, Vengeance is pretty good here. Need to top deck another Go Hard. I mean, we have a million opportunities though.
There's nothing to fear.
I might want to glimpse this turn. Okay, it doesn't feel like our opponent has a Jayce in hand if they just play the naked Shock Blast here. Interesting.
I rarely forget, never forgive. I help when I can, shut up when I can't.
I kind of need Vengeance or Thermal Beam here. Good thing is, whichever answer they have for GP, they probably won't be able to play anything proactively anymore. They just alt F4. A rage quit? Oh no, there was some actual thinking behind this? Okay, okay. Okay, so what would be scary? Production Surge or some Hextech Handler into Mystic Shot type of action? Although we have a Vengeance for a single unit, it's fine. I think I want to develop. Even though our opponent would burn much more mana than we would. Endrod is good, they also burn the attack token. Oh, wail is good. I'm a bit scared of burn range, so this comes well in time. Our opponent's hand seems to be full removal, right? Yeah. That's one way to make a powder keg explode. Okay, our hand is also full removal. This is gonna get fun. See who's gonna run out of steam first here. You can go hard your own units. You can. But I don't think there was a reason to do so. Double removals with Catalogue, true.
This is the cutting edge of progress.
I kind of want to shoot the guy immediately. Go hard on the stack just so we shuffle more. If I play ledros, my opponent rolls Acceleration Gate and gets like overwhelmed type of stuff, we might still die. I also don't want him to play Shock Blast or Assembly Gate or whatever. Order? You can't order it the other way around. Because this is slow speed, the other one's fast speed. Okay, they're on a 1-turn clock. Well, they can find healing. Okay, but then we have to win conditions. Okay, I feel like I want to tweak the list a bit after this game, though. I feel like it's too heavy on top-end clunky stuff. Forget to check the Jayce Bandle City deck. Right, send me the link again after this one. Did they now alt F4? Or are they still just thinking? Ledros for 1? Ledros OTK? Basically, yeah. Juicy. Snooey? What the hell is this? This is ARAM, right? It has to be ARAM.
Greed will turn any man into a monk.
Light is a lure in the dark. Seek your fear.
Oh, rough trade. But Catalogue setup, let's go. Maybe I should have just tanked 3. Probably should have just tanked 3.
Spirits of the land, hear my call.
There's tons of ways of doing this. I think I like gold cards. Actually, I get pack your bags next turn. Just Senna in that case.
For the wicked, for the dead, God bring rest.
Their fear is wise.
Moving in. Don't have any warning shots.
Ironborn!
My man actually survives the pack your bags right now. Still go for it? I think we still go for it. Just need to draw another and we're fine. Open pass is also interesting.
Keep your distance. Demacia sends its regards.
Like if he passes now, I think I click end round, right? The pack is not that valuable here. Oof. Blue card.
Themselves.
It's 3 damage first though.
Ready to fire.
Is he actually running a freeze? Oh, rip, quicksand. I forgot about quicksand. I should have just gone blue card. Oof. Big oof. I honestly think I just lose here. Ugh.
Fortune. Blue as the serpentine.
Okay, so we tanked for 13. Next turn, deckhand piercing darkness. Probably normal darkness as well. And we need to draw something like a vengeance.
Don't know much, do ya?
I feel like we're very dead though. No, we're still in this game.
Gently, gently.
You cannot run from absolution. I don't need rules to know good from bad.
A little further. Bingo.
No deal 1 to everything, I'm disappointed.
Step lightly.
With me!
Okay.
Who's that you got there?
Gotta trust your
I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to play Wail in the near future. Absolver here kinda kills us. If we block like this, we can flex a Wail in. This is... Hey, this plays around Absolver. No, it doesn't actually. Like, he can just put the first buff on the Treasure Seeker in that case. Okay, no Absolver in hand. Fleeting Cataclysm, okay, I guess TF is toast.
To the flag!
Man, Sunny's been pulling some really good champs. What do I do? Probably deckhand, go hard this. Vengeance, big guy. I can't stop him, like if he cataclysms Akshan into TF, I can't stop him from popping off with this thing. Well, at least I'll make it into a YouTube video. Ooh, isn't that the worst target, though? I guess we're not vengeancing. Or we let this go through and still just vengeance Jarvan. And I kind of like wail, hoping that this doesn't count down to 0. We're dead. He'll just bob spell shields on the champions and not much we can do.
Gonna find a gift for an action. Right, Arda?
GG though. Yeah, but the swing with Senna ended up being a pretty big misplay. I somehow forgot that people play Quicksand these days.
Their bones are splintered. Barrel. Explosives.
I'm not sure if that would have made a difference though. Like, we were way behind in tempo this whole time. Like the regen on Udyr was a huge problem that we couldn't really deal with. Vi Kindred. That probably plays Aftershocks. I still think this is a good keep. Oh man, dealing with Kindred is going to be tough though.
Nothing like the stink of blood and sweat.
Can a spirit float together? Thinking all learn.
I don't think Croaker is good. Ah, that's a better 2-drop.
I know what lurks in the shadows.
Time to get rich.
Ooh.
Light is a lure in the dark. The sea is too shallow a grave.
Mystic Shot, Thermal Beam. None of the two, okay.
Nagakabura sends a
Damn.
blessing.
I wish I had a glimpse. Oh, it's probably just Sentinel, block both of these, set up Withering Wail.
Light is a lure in the dark. Move or cease. Sink your fear.
Could pass here. It's scared of Vi. Oh, that's perfect for us.
But I look right fierce.
It's an okay opportunity to play Catalogue, but we could also just go wide. Eh. Let's pop this.
I'm doing this my way.
Okay, could Vengeance into Vengeance. We could salvage. Eating salvage is meh. Let's first offer the trade with Elise. This trade would be fine.
Tell it to the fists. They retreat.
Eh. No go hard really blows here. Don't really have time to play salvage. I guess Vengeance into Vengeance. Vengeance Kindred first and buy next turn. Good for us, our opponents open attacking, but there's a good chance they just don't have other plays in hand. I mean, come on, you knew this was coming. Leech, interesting. Probably gonna set up a TF red card.
Be nothing left when I'm done.
Can't make use of Catalogue this turn, unfortunately.
I help when I can. Shut up when I can.
It's fine. It's very low value box. I think we just try again.
I've whipped up something special.
Ooh, that's an end round, I'm pretty sure. So Senna is my only fearsome blocker.
You could say I got a life switch. Sure must be nice, taking things slow. Clear off. Don't have any warning shots.
Gotta try to get the guy into removal range. Because Aggro is the scare card right now.
Make the hurt your weapon. Oh, dark. Senna.
I think blue card is our only real shot at this game.
I'm always up for a round or two.
Okay, yeah, we're probably dead to an atrocity here. Okay, we can't beat Aggro. Our only fearsome blockers are the Sentinels. Can we try to turbo flip TF? We can try. Can't really play around Aggro anymore, so we need to try to play for a gold card, red card. Wait, how far is... We only played, what, 0 or 1 go hards, right? What else can we do? Wail, we'll have another wail next turn, but we're still dead to just the attack. Try to damage this is not enough. Or wail salvage. I don't even know what we'd be looking for.
Never lost a fair game or played one. Soak it in.
Oh. That's a fearsome blocker. So probably Burgeoning Sentinel Wail. Or Zap. Zap Go Hard's probably better. Or Zap Glimpse.
Gotta trust your instincts.
Well, I did say I wanted
Which one's better? Has to be Zap Zap Go Hard or Zap Glimpse, because we'd hit the spider. So we can block this and wail this mid-combat, so our opponent doesn't have, like, can't redevelop ledros pre-combat.
feelings.
I don't think Vengeance is good here. We would keep the Fearsome blocker, but how do we win? We kind of need the F flip or go hard or pack your bags, right? I wonder if our opponent just had Atra the whole time. They're just playing around stuff.
Embrace life.
Expect death.
I mean, I guess I already said I can't beat Atro. Actually, I get wail. Is this another pass? Nice.
All or nothing.
I don't think that end round was good for our opponent.
Be still.
Feels like we might be clawing our way back into this game here. Just solely off of the back of Catalogue of Regrets. Oh, come on. Come the... Oh, Jesus. We had it. We had the freaking game. We had it in the pocket. That was a fun one though, GG's.
The deck was stacked against us.
Finally we're running into those pesky burn decks. We run 8 2-drops, right? So I think we can kick them all because the chances of redrawing one are really high. But we really need a 1-drop or go hard. That is very unfortunate for us. Oof. Oh, we got some good anti-aggro cards though, to be fair. We'll probably set up a wail. Let them swing first. Go hard here. I'll do it next turn. Oof.
Where's my axe?
Wail into red card. there a Noxus's eye deck that isn't aggro? You could play like some Spider Swain deck, something like that. Atakan, of course. Greedy development. Holy smokes.
Reel me in.
Like, you're playing against a TF deck, come on.
Charmed, I'm sure.
I mean, to be fair though, this matchup is just really, 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 really good for us either way.
There's a lot of darkness out there. Let's make some of our own.
Atakan with War Mother. Yeah, but that's not Shadow Isles, is it? They're gonna greed develop again, I can see it coming.
Your distance.
But I mean, now that we have Senna, we kind of put them in a fork anyway.
No.
Smells like a fervor, but that's fine.
Don't rush on my account. Got a couple lifetimes.
That's fine, that's fine. We're still stable on HP.
Make the hurt go.
They actually went for the greedy fervor, denying one healing, but being super vulnerable to another ping.
Well, I did say I wanted to see the world.
I like blue card here. We're not gonna need removal anymore, like we have enough units on board, we have enough in our deck that we can draw. We just need to try to be either fast or draw more healing. Like either accelerate our game plan or slow our opponent down.
Can a spirit fight to the death? Thinking I'll learn soon.
Ready to fire. Darkness.
This always puts our opponent into pack your back's range.
It will all be over soon.
And block here, we can glimpse. They don't block, that's also fine. Oh, that actually doesn't put our opponent into pack your back's range. Man, my maths is off today. Okay, so zaps are, like, at least the second zap is guaranteed to draw go hard. So we pretty much can't die from burn this turn. Don't have to keep Piercing Darkness mana open. Our opponent still has an Ephemeral, right? From the other Stalking Shadows, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, I think I want to keep Darkness open. To be able to flip, or to make these fearsome blockers. Glimpse might be the safer way. It's good to have both, though. Okay, not fearsome blockers anymore. Oh, that's another skitter. We might be dead here. I can double glimpse, try to find a button, like flip Senna, basically.
Come on, we're on the clock. Spirits ain't gonna free themselves.
One glimpse should be enough for now. Keeping darkness open, potentially.
Keep your distance.
So we can shoot one, we can block one. We are definitely not dead. Oh, we can flip the F here as well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just the other glimpse. I should have double glimpsed immediately though. But we can for sure, like, Senna levels here and discounts everything, so we can for sure get a red card out. So we take out another attacker. So we only take 3 this turn.
Not one more family, not one more soul. Darkness and light.
Ah, no second glimpses, unfortunate.
Looks like I'm on a hot streak.
But yeah, if I would have played both glimpses in one action, then now I could already blue card, get the draw, see if I can get another playable card, basically. So you want to block here.
Ah, fearless.
Ah, but we don't have darkness mana right now, so we still take 7, I suppose.
Gotta trust your instincts. Easy.
Yeah, that kind of sucks. Should have definitely looked for the other go hard as well.
I'm a people person.
We do have wail and piercing darkness. Kind of unlikely we're dying here, right? Gonna overdraw, which is fine. Zap can get pack your backs. That's tricky. So Zap and Croaker both overdraw. We play a Piercing Darkness or Wail, we lose to Fervor. I think it's just Darkness this. Clear the way, basically. Okay, so just one unknown card left. Doombeast is annoying for us.
Blue as the serpentine.
We win against Decimates. Double Doombeast is kind of scary though.
Come close.
Okay, so we know our opponent can't have Burn in hand. We play Zap, pack your bags, this GG, right? Oh wait, Zap doesn't pull anything right now. Right? How does the interaction work again? Once you've cast me 3 times, transform all copies into pack. Okay, yeah. In that case, we just go wide. Or we could also Piercing Darkness. Or we could do both. Let's draw first.
Who says I don't share?
Remember the objectives.
Almost dead this turn, okay. Oh wait, box and we can't. Box actually makes us pretty much win, right? So we know this is an Imperial Demolitionist, and they can't get activated this turn. Their opponent has to play the other one to not die here. So we kind of like, we take 2 burn out of our opponent's hand by using the box here instead. Oh right, we get initiative. What am I saying? This is GG. Stack is low-key really hard to play.